you're playing into Sejuani. You got to be able to get those camps on time. You cannot lose a single step. You misstep once, and now there's a Sejuani who's just running over you. You have this Silas who could very easily just jump on top of you. For Biscuits, one of the big changes this patch is that Biscuits no longer grant mana, but grant a lot of HP regen. And, oh, okay.
I mean, Linfeng has to go in, tries to stack up the Mortal Steel so he has an escape tool. Now has the third cast. But Tian is just going to flash right on top of him, guarantee the permafrost stun. But Linfeng, still alive, doesn't have flash as they're collapsing into Harry, but they can't bail him out in time. And even though Xiaohu falls, he does pick up the first feat of strength for Weibo Gaming through First Blood.
This blue buff, he should just race over to the other side of the map and try to stop this. Xiaohu's now going to walk over to try to make sure he can check this. Does he actually get the kill?
He might get the flash, but he's going to flash forward. He doesn't have enough range. Xiaohu will fall for it, but if Xiaohu is a true homie, which I suspect he is for Tian, not entirely too sure. Maybe there's
that's still sad, though. Oh, they were going for the dive. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Starry is all by themselves. He does have a flash. Hung tries to get in range with the slam into the slow from the Q, but Starry does not get out alive. Permafrost falls through. The Ignite guarantees the kill for Hung, but now that does sacrifice Light's own life as he had to push far and away from that tier 1 turret in between these two.
Sejuani does not, the battle board does not have that much damage packed into the kit.
Yeah, we can definitely tell that Weibo Gaming have a clear goal in mind to try and really ruin this Zyra's game plan, but it's not going at all in their favor, and they're trying to challenge for these grubs, but Linfeng has Fate Sealed available, so Tian gets punished, and now Harry has collapsed with a teleport. Hong might be in trouble, forced to flash away.
Side camps are using the priority out from Xiaohu to maybe look for something.
I mean, Xiaohu is going to try to collapse on down. He gets the Stranglethorns ripped away from Hung, and there is the shutdown, finally giving Hung his first death in this third game of the series. Xiaohu still surviving thanks to the Kingslayer, and Linfeng just does not have enough damage to finish off Xiaohu. And Harry is not going to go down anytime soon either, but can't do anything to avenge his fallen comrade.
TP play for this, so Harry's now screwed because they cleared the
his wave is so bad. He has to do something to try to correct it, but Weibo Gaming are there for the punish. World Ender, he's just ended his own world right there. Now, gain control of the river. A little hard into Zyra, especially now that she has a Leandri's fully
teleport
completed.
coming
Tian tries
in.
to step up. Here comes Hung over the wall. Tries to slam Hung into the wall as well. But Tian gets bursted out, and that's their frontline gone. But here comes Xiaohu. He connects the chains. Even after the flash, Xiaohu putting on a clinic onto this Silas. But Linfeng with the teleport will join the fight, and Xiaohu's got no other backup that can bail him out this time. Huge revenge kill for OMG as they stall out the map for this Grubs play, with ultimates being down. But the first Grub of that second rotation already secured for OMG. This should be the 5th Grub of the game going over to them. There is one more Grub to secure.
There we go.
And it looks like there's no contest, so now OMG being able to secure all 6 Grubs, that gives so much split push potential power to this Aatrox, to this Yone on both of the side lanes for the rest of the game.
But you talk about split pushing pressure. Starry has been sitting in this top lane. Oh, we're just making it engage. Goodbye, Xiaohu.
Uh-oh.
And that's a turret. That's just straight up going to be a turret gone. 6 grubs with Ziggs, but if they get the Rift Herald in 3, you have to imagine that's going to be your first set of grubs. So they now have the first turret. I think this is one of the first times in the series we're actually going to be able to see from OMG. OMG want to try to take this objective. If they can get this turret down bottom lane, they can then set themselves up to look for the dragon that is also still up and available. It is 15 minutes. We have not had a single dragon take in this game.
Weibo Gaming have not gotten a chance to really capitalize. They've been so focused on trying to shut down this Zyra, and it did not go their way. The challenge and contest, and this should be the 3rd objective of the game, so OMG, feats of strength accomplished for their side.
They finally get it. The first time in the series we get to see from OMG them being able to take those feats of strength, so they'll get the triumphant boot upgrades.
On the left side trying to collapse as well, but once again, we talk about how hard it is to challenge Zyra in these corridors when she is able to get those plans stacked up. Hong, looking to separate them with his Keeper's Verdict, goes wide, does not connect onto anyone. The Glacial Prison connects onto Mohang.
Oh, nice steal!
Tian. Stranglethorns. Tian does steal the Rift Herald away, and that denies it, but now Weibo Gaming are trying to collapse in through this corridor, and OMG have have to fight for their lives in here. Linfeng cannot get over the wall with the Fate Seal. Can breathe, blocks it, and Light gets the first reset of this fight.
Hung is kind of sitting in this kind of brush, sitting in that corridor, like, okay, well, I used my Strangle Thorns. We didn't really kind of turn it into too much from Weibo, and starting to prey on some of the mistakes from OMG that we've been seeing all series long.
And now they're trying to force another fight in this bottom quadrant. Xiaohu takes the Solar Flare from Moham. Breathe might be caught out here, and I think Weibo Gaming are just going to leave him to die. Big shutdown does go over to Linfeng on this Yone in the sides of OMG. But Linfeng stays for one wave too long. Can he find an angle to Fate Seal his way out of there? But the Soul Unbound keeps him tethered, and the two frontliners are just going to stay on top of him, so this Fate Seal does not get much done. Wait a minute, Mortal
Wait,
Steel,
his team's here, though!
Collapsing, wait a minute! And Light's not there for the fight. He only sent the Mega Death Rocket, but he's not actually there to bail them out. Xiaohu falls, and OMG once again punished the overeagerness from Weibo Gaming.
And it's the really impressive rookies coming in from OMG. Linfeng and Starry this game have had standout performances so far to a slow game here. And they have so many comeback mechanics just by way of, I think, the players, and also by having someone like a Jinx. It takes one kill. Finally now, he'll be able to teleport. It looks like we're seeing Hung try to find a flank angle on this fight. Weibo want to go for this.
Keeper's Verdict at the ready. It punts away Hung, so there's no Strangle Thorns that can stop them. That's one member taken off the table from OMG. And it's a Solar Flare that is also gone. It's all on, you know, different ideas for them to try and see if they can find a way to force another fight. Solar Flare, there's Starry Splash. And now it might be a little easier, but Linfeng is just wrecking Tian's day. Slices that board down like pork slices, and now that's going to be nicely done for OMG. They pick up another kill. Linfeng, the Yone, is just cooking Weibo Gaming, and he even goes for Light, but it's not enough damage. Now Light.
Here we go.
They got to be careful, because if Light finds any more kills, he can wreak havoc on all of them, but Harry finds one to be able to trade back and keep distance on Weibo Gaming. Starry holds them back with the bombs. And now it's even more imperative for Weibo Gaming to defend and protect their Jinx, who is now down a Flash. Still has a cleanse for this dragon fight and 3 items to their name. It really is all about how well can they carry Light through getting that first reset so he can clean the rest
Breathe
up.
On a super flank.
Deep flank through fog. Looking for Starry. No flash. He's made it over the wall. They have no idea. And Starry is primed for the killing. Yes, they take the dragon, and Starry is forced out of the fight, but Linfeng makes it out with a well-timed Fate Seal. They turn towards the front line. Hong takes out Hong, and now the rest of Weibo Gaming just are relying on Light. They get the first reset onto Harry. Xiaohu was traded, but Light is able to take out the jungler, and now all eyes are on the top 2 objectives, both Baron and Otacon available for the taking.
Weibo, 2 games back-to-back. And finally we're getting some fight back. It's going to be an Otacon going over to Weibo, and like we said earlier, 30 minutes now. They have 5 minutes worth of GA that they can use at least once.
Performing well for Weibo so far in these fights. He's been causing so much disruption. He's been picking up a lot of these sneaky kills onto the back line and finishing off any stragglers, as now they're trying to challenge for this Baron. They turn right onto Linfeng. The Soul Unbound does not take him out alive as he gets the Fate Sealed and the well-timed locket from Moham to keep him alive, but there's Breathe! Once again, a straggler on the screen, and he finishes them off. Harry trying to defend the rest of Weibo Gaming from getting into the back line, but he is not going to be long for this world, as his world is about to end. Breathe is just destroying them under the turret, and he's got the GA from the voracious Otacon. He's going to be able to respawn back on the map.
It is a Cloud Drake map, so he'll have extra movement speed around these buffs. Looks like they're going to try and make a re-engage here. Breathe is back.
Yeah, they can get so aggressive. Breathe, Counter-Strike, Moham, nowhere else to go. His teammates had to bail. This Baron is secured for Weibo Gaming, and the hope that started at the beginning of this game for OMG, that gold lead has finally disappeared. It's very difficult for you to actually step up and try and gain space. You're just super squishy and super gimpable. And for Weibo Gaming now, numbers advantage on their side, 5-4. They're pushing in through mid. They're pushing in through bot. Baron buff on all of these siege minions is going to give them that extra edge to take out these inhibitors. as they look for the engage.
Oh, here we
Lace of
go.
Prison on the Linfeng, flashes away from the Mega Death Rocket. Hung comes in over the top, slams Harry into the wall. Good night, Aatrox, as Light gets the first reset, tears through that tower. Xiaohu, Solar Flare looks for Starry, forces the flash out. Hung falls to Starry on the back end, but they do not care. They can get the objectives that they want. They take out the structures of the bot lane. Mid lane will fall next, and they might just look for more.
Got another
but
reset,
OMG
though.
trying
Whoa,
to look
Linfeng,
back.
Linfeng, no!
Shorts it. He was looking for the Fate Seal to turn this game around, but that gives Light the resets he needs. The flash forward to end the game. No game 3 for OMG victory. It's just a 3-0 sweep for Weibo Gaming as Light picks up the quadra kill.
That's going to be the end, and this was the fight that we were looking for. It all takes one kill. Light gets his resets, Light gets excited, and like we just said, Weibo are going to take the Game 3 and a dominant series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.